Hello everybody, thank you for coming to this week's video blog here at California Realty Training. My name is Robert Rico here in the wonderful West Los Angeles, California. Wanted to give you some more great stuff so you can take it into your real estate career and make something out of yourself. Hey listen, today's topic is going to be another fantastic one because we want you to be prepared when it comes to you and your clients. Now the question today is this: what do buyers, listen to this carefully, what do buyers in real estate expect from us agents? Feel out that question, just feel it out. What do buyers expect from us agents? That's a darn good question. In other words, what should you be doing when it comes to helping a buyer? Their expectations of you are pretty high. First and foremost, of course, the one thing I want you to do, and it's the no-brainer, it's obvious, is of course I want you to care. That's one thing they want from us agents representing them, is that we care. We care about their transaction. We care about them as people. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of these buyers, and on a serious note, are brand new buyers. They're first-time buyers. What does that mean? It means that they're going to be nervous. They're going to be scared. They're going to be, I don't know, they're going to be thinking this might be a mistake. They're going to be happy. They're going to be, I don't know, they're going to have so many emotions. And you're going to be the one right there in front of them having to settle them down or give them a hug or put your arm around them and say it's going to be okay. So bottom line, what do they expect from us? The biggest expectation that they're going to want from us is, of course, that we care. That's a no-brainer. Next one, I want you to remember this, is this. Now, they're going to want you to know some people in the business, particularly, ready, here it comes, particularly a lender. A lot of these buyers who are first-time buyers, they don't know how the process works. Are you kidding me? They've never done this before. This is their first house ever they're going to be purchasing, the biggest investment of their life. And they sure aren't going to have all that money underneath the mattress, so they're going to probably going to need a lender. If they don't have the cash, which they probably don't, they're going to need a lender. And they're going to expect you, of course, to know somebody who can loan them the money, a great reputable lender, somebody who you know, who they can trust. That's important here. The trust factor. So they're going to expect you, of course, to be helpful, and they're going to expect you to find somebody else in the lending industry to be helpful also, right? So that's a no-brainer. Good. So they're going to expect us to know people like a lender. Fantastic. So now you got them a lender and they're ready to rock and roll. They're ready to go out and look at some houses. They're going to expect you, ready? They're going to expect you to know the inventory. Not just the inventory, they're going to expect you to know the area. You have to be a great listener. You have to be a great listener. You got to be knowledgeable in the area that they want to buy. You have to be knowledgeable of all the inventory that's available. You want to make sure you listen to them and get them exactly what they want, at least as close as you can. Be a great listener and get them what they're looking for. Remember, they're going to be there for a mighty long time. Might raise their kids there, going to spend a lot of Christmases there. So do the best you can on getting them what they're looking for. With me? Good. Next is this. You're finally going to find them the house. Yay, you're going to find them the house. You're going to get into escrow. They're going to expect out of you, their agent. This buyer is going to expect out of you, the agent, that you understand the paperwork, that you understand the escrow process. You're not just going to open an escrow and, oh my God, now what do I do for my clients? They're going to expect you to know step by step from day one to the day you close that damn deal as to what is expected, what they're supposed to do, what you're supposed to do, what everybody in the transaction is supposed to do. They're going to expect you to be knowledgeable in the real estate process when it comes to that transaction, to that escrow. Important. So, that being said, you go ahead and run the process. They find the house. They're ready to make an offer. They're going to expect from you some great negotiation skills. You found them the house they want. You've been a great listener. They're excited. They're nervous. Who knows what they're feeling? You're there for them. Negotiation skills. You're going to make the offer. Make sure you make a nice, strong offer. Make sure you make a comfortable offer for them. Put them in a nice, comfortable position. That being said, make sure your skills are brushed up. You feel confident when you're making the offer. You know the paperwork. You got to know the paperwork. When they're filling out the offer, what is that called? It's called a Residential Purchase Agreement. Remember that? RPA. No need to go into that. We have another video for that. Check it out. RPA. Make sure you know it. That way they're comfortable when they're signing and they ask you a question. What am I signing here? You know what the answer is. Be comfortable with that. Be confident with that paperwork. Right? So they're going to expect you to know the paperwork. Great. So you wrote the offer gets accepted. And they're now officially in an escrow. Man, it's a good day. They're now officially in escrow. It's one step closer to them being homeowners, and it's one step closer for you earning a commission. Everybody's happy. Everybody's rocking and rolling. Everything feels right. Good. So now, they open escrow. Yay, we open escrow. We're going to have our house. We're going to be homeowners very, very soon. Well, no, they're going to expect you, of course, to advise them as to who would be a good home inspector. Because now they're going to be officially going to be homeowners very, very soon. And before they actually officially close this deal, they want to make sure they have somebody go into this house and inspect it. Well, they've never bought a house before. They have no idea. They don't know anybody in the real estate industry, so they're going to expect you, of course, to hand over a referral, a recommendation. They're going to say, hey, agent, can you recommend somebody to inspect this house before we close this deal? We want to make sure we're getting into a situation that's comfortable, that's safe, that's sound, and that this house has some good bones and it's got some good integrity. I expect you to give them a good recommendation when it comes to a home inspector. With me? So of course that goes back to they're going to expect from us realtors to know the business, to know people in the business. So that's great. So now the escrow is going good. You're about to close a deal. Everybody's happy. Last but not least, what I want you to do is this. I want you to be patient, huh? I want you to be patient. I know you want to speed things up because you want to get your commission. I know they want to speed things up because they want the keys to this brand new house, but you have to be patient. An escrow is an escrow, which means time is of the essence, and everything happens according to plan on a schedule. All right? Everybody has to be patient. Last but not least, hey, the biggest, most important thing I want you to do, and what they expect from us, is what I told you, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. Again, and I emphasize this, be caring, huh? Care about them. And what that means is this: when they close a deal, hand them the keys, give them a big hug, and say, hey man, you found a friend for life. Be there for them. Are you with me? Good. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, what do they expect from us? They expect us to be there. They expect us to know the inventory. They expect us to know the documents. They expect us to know the process. They expect us to know everything when it comes to real estate. But again, most importantly, they expect you to care. Hope this helps you out, huh? Hey, listen, don't take it for granted. Don't get a buyer and just think commission. Take a buyer, and I want you to think and focus on them, not on the commission. Hope this helps. Hey, thanks for coming this week. Fabulous day. If you're not having one, turn that frown upside down. Hope to see you next week. Have a good one. Hey, thanks for watching this last video. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Hey, do us a favor. If you think a family member or a friend would also enjoy it, why don't you share it with them? I guarantee it, they're going to get something out of it. In addition, if you have any comments, questions, or a topic you want us to discuss, hey, leave it down in the comment section. And one last thing, if you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Do it right now. Hope to see you next week.